Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I'm so excited we're doing this, guys. This game just came out about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a while since we've sort of stepped out of the usual content. And what better way to do it than with an amazing game? Now, the last time we played a Car Mechanic Simulator game was actually Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Things have changed a lot. 2018 was kind of a bare bones game. Obviously, all of the different kind of components were there. Everything was great, but they've really ramped it up nowadays. There's a lot more customization, personalizing your shop and stuff like that, and it feels like a little bit more of a free roam experience. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I'm on the normal difficulty in case you guys were wondering. Like I said, I've played Car Mechanic Simulator before in the past, so I have a general idea of how the game works. If you guys want more of this, by all means leave a like. This is something different. I really would love to be able to do more, so show your support on episode number 1. But let's see. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is your new garage. Take a look around to get to know your workplace. You have at your disposal an old, adapted gas station. Okay, so we work at a gas station, complete orders, renovate the place, and renovate cars and stuff like that. Yeah, this is already like way different than Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Okay, so our shop is located on Route 66. Of course it is, of course. Iconic area. Okay, let's check it out, guys. So here is our shop. This game is definitely much improved from the 2018 version. Can we go inside like here as well? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's go inside and let's check out our shop. Obviously, pretty run down. We definitely need to make some money so we can do some improvements to this place, but to start with, I don't know why we have a school bus here. I wonder what the significance is, but let's head over to the computer. Let's go ahead and take a look around. Let's see if anything is different here. Like I said, haven't played in a few years, so there's definitely more shops than I'm used to. I will say this game already looks like a lot easier to navigate. Like everything makes a little bit more sense than it used to. Here's our toolbox. This is where we do all of our upgrading. We have no skill points, obviously just getting started. That's how you would upgrade like different perks for your shop. You will be able to expand into different zones. There's definitely a building over here. What is this? Is this like a warehouse? Do we store like extra cars in here? What is this? Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's just get started and basically just kind of figure out what we need to do. Okay, so first thing we got to do, guys, is click right click, go to orders, and basically start taking our first order. We're gonna do this in kind of a let's play format and just try to figure out basically like what we need to do. Obviously, I will go ahead and move into the more like specific builds and stuff like that in the future, but for episode 1, let's treat it like just a regular let's play. Okay, what do we got here? What would be the best thing for us to do? I think this is sort of like a story-related mission, so I was just passing by and I noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined station. Yeah, okay, change oil, and that is it. Okay, so obviously it's going to introduce us to some of the simpler stuff just to get started. So here is the first thing that we need to do. We can kind of open up inside. We can actually sit down as well. I believe we can like drive it. No, okay, well, let's see. Oh, we can drive it. The engine can't be started, right, okay. So, in that sense, then we need to bring this thing into the shop. Okay, guys, we've brought it into the lifter now, and it's basically ready to go. So we're gonna hoist this thing up and perform ourselves an oil change here because that is what they asked for. I'm not sure, does it say what else we need to do? Car status, okay. We don't really need to know all of the specifics. Now you can go into this examination mode and actually see the condition of all of the parts. So since all we need to do is an oil change, you can basically see that the oil filter needs to be replaced. The tires, you know, they're not in the greatest condition, but everything else isn't highlighted because we have a very simple job here to do. So let's go ahead, and I do believe we need to go into a different mode here. Okay, so first things first, guys, let's move our oil drain to the lifter, and then we can go ahead and actually drain the oil. So where is the oil plug? That's what we're going to be looking for. Okay, there we go, emptying out the oil. That is perfect. We should have an empty engine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take off this oil filter here. There it is. And we are going to need a new V8 oil filter. Okay, so let's go ahead and order that, I suppose. Okay, guys, here is the new oil filter from the V8. There we go. Let's go ahead and slap that in there. So now all we need to do is we've got the new filter in there. We've drained the old oil. Let's go ahead and fill up some new oil and get this order completed. I think that's all we got to do, really. I don't really think there was anything else labeled for us. So let's go ahead, focus on the engine. Okay, here's the oil fill plug. Let's go ahead and undo that. and let's add some oil. So we can go like this, add a little bit at a time, and then we can go ahead and escape, and then we can check how much we've actually filled by pulling the oil dipstick. That looks just about minimum, so we can do a little bit more. No harm in giving him a little bit extra oil. All right, good enough. We're right in between minimum and maximum. Let's say that is good. I believe that's it. I mean, let's see. Where can we go to just finish our job here? Let's see. He says, I was noticing, change oil, drain, and then we have other tasks as well. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, actually, we've got a couple of other things to do. Change brake fluid, change power steering fluid, and refill washer fluid. Fluids all around. Okay, so we're gonna add a bunch of washer fluid because that is what he asked for. I think we can go right up to the line there. It's not gonna really make a difference, so let's give him, I guess that's good enough. Okay, so that is now done. I think we might need to add a little bit more oil as well, so let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Okay, pretty much at the maximum. That is good. Now we need to do brake fluid, and we also need to do the power steering fluid. So here is your brakes. Oh wow, okay, they want us to do a lot more. So we've got the oil filter done. We do need to do brake pads, so let's figure out which brake pads we need to do here. Okay, so we're gonna take the brake caliper off here so that we can actually see the condition of these brakes, because they seem like they might not be in good condition. Okay, yeah, these front ones are pretty nasty, so let's go ahead and take those off. And that looks like we're gonna have to do a new job there. Okay, and so since the back is actually just brake drums, we actually know that we need to replace brake pads. So it's only the front that we need to do. I just wanted to make sure, so we checked. Now we're gonna have to mount this back on. Okay, so all of the tires are off. That was something that they wanted us to do. Let's check the car status. They wanted us to add new tires, round air filter, so we're gonna have to get a new air filter as well, change the fuel pump and the brake pads. So let's go ahead and get the brake pads, whichever ones we need. Let's check our inventory. So what do we have here? So Voice Price brake pads. We're gonna have to go ahead and get some more of those really quickly. Okay, here we go. Let's order 2 of those. And that is good. We are gonna need new tires for him as well. So let's see, what do we got here? All right, let's put those new brake pads on really quickly. There we go. We might as well put the brake calipers back on as well. No sense in waiting. So there we go. We are gonna have to mount some new tires, so we will save the rest of that for then. Okay, so we're gonna have to go ahead now and actually take the tire off of the rim. So let's go ahead and do that with all 4 so we can see what tires we need to replace, and then we're gonna put them back on the rim. Okay, so 215 75 R15 is the tire. We gotta go ahead and buy 4 of those. Standard tire, let's see. Okay, 215 75 R15. Let's go ahead and buy 4 of those. Okay, now we just need to go ahead and balance out the wheels. So there we go. We just have to, I guess, align them correctly. There we go. And there we go. We got to do that 4 times. So I'll do that, and then we'll put them back onto the car. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to go ahead and put all of the rims on, and that basically does it. I think all we need to do after this is change a couple more fluids, and then we're done, and then a fuel pump as well. So now we gotta go ahead really quickly and put on a new fuel pump. So let's go all the way to the back of the vehicle here and go into part mount. There we go. We've already purchased it, so we can go ahead and install the new fuel pump very easily. Okay, what else is left to do? Let's see. Last thing is an air filter. Okay, great. That's really easy as well. We just take off the 2 carb air filter like this. 1 screw. Who would have thought it's that easy? Wow, this thing has a lot of pieces. There we go, completely done. We don't need to touch the carburetor, it's just the filter. So let's go to our inventory, round air filter cover, 2 carb. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna need all the same pieces. So round air filter, 2 carb, round air filter base, 2 carb, and round air filter cover, 2 carb. There we go. Okay, perfect. We can go back, we can go to mounting it, and then we can put it all back together. Alrighty, there we go. Look at this thing, nice and shiny. Perfect. So the last things we need to do actually is go to additional tools and drain some fluid. We need to drain the brakes, and then we also need to go ahead and drain the power steering. So let's go ahead and do that. Additional tools, drain tool. There we go, because we're gonna have to get some new stuff in there so that it actually works for him. There it is, and sweet. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and put some new fluids in, and that is pretty much it. I think that will basically wrap this up. Let's go, and there's enough power steering fluid for him. And then, of course, let's get some brake fluid in there for him as well. Now, I don't think you need to do anything like pump the brakes or anything like that. I think you can just kind of leave it, but we'll see. There we go, nice and filled up. Sweet. Okay, that is it. I think if we go ahead and go to car status, we have pretty much done everything. Change power, steering fluid, and refill with new stuff. Oh wait, are we not done with that? Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Finish order. Here it is, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this order up. Game saved, ton of XP, a bunch of money as well, and we do have the old stuff that we can sell. It's not like we're gonna need it. I don't expect to have to use old parts on different orders, so let's go ahead and sell things. Did get the achievement as well for a job well done. And yeah, guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap up episode number 1. We will get on to doing our own custom builds. I might do some stuff off camera, but I do want to focus on the story stuff with you guys. If you want more, let me know. If you want live streams of Car Mechanic Sim, just let me know as well. And I hope you guys want to see more, so leave a like, let me know, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody.